6:52 coming at you live from the elliptical. And boy, did I have a tough time getting out of bed this morning, but I'm here now and I'm getting pumped for my day. I suggest you do the same. Phil, on the other hand, having a really tough time this morning. He's working with an injury. He's in bed, taking that recovery time he needs. I said to him, Phil, don't be a hero. Take the time out you need so that you can put yourself out of the game for longer. LeBron James, really terrific example of this. He really understands, first sign of anything wrong, he's out, he's on that bench. So let's take a lesson from him. Phil hurt himself yesterday doing parkour. It's sort of a new passion of his. And he hurt his very painful part of the body, the Achilles tendon, named for the Greek god Achilles. I guess not, he wasn't quite a god. He was like better than a person, but not quite as good as a god. Paging Dr. Freud. But he sort of famously was always complaining about all these aches and pains in his body, a real kvetcher, as they say. And at one point he was kind of complaining relentlessly about this pain in that area of the body, and sort of a nickname amongst the gods that they came up with, I got an Achilles injury. So, there's, you've already learned something, not even 7 in the morning. I am wearing this shirt today. It's a nautically themed shirt, and I'm so excited about this nautical thing happening in fashion. First of all, a horizontal stripe. It's a great look for everyone, very flattering. Anyone can do it. And I'm just waiting, for the hat to come back. That's sort of the Shirley Temple, like she would wear when she was tap dancing, sailor hats. You think that the leather jogging pant is exciting? Just wait till, people are walking around wearing those. It'll be a very dynamic time to be alive. I want to talk to you today, though, about discipline, because, like I said, I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. Because I'm such a disciplined person, I was able to. But I want to talk to you about how you can harness that discipline on days when you're sort of struggling, to get it going. And the first, and this is something I do, always, is set a schedule. Very, specific. I got every kind of 10 minutes of the day down to the wire. And Genghis Khan was someone who really understood this. And talk about someone who was not fundamentally motivated. This was a guy who really, I think he felt like, I got this big furry cape blanket and a nice warm fire, and it's cold outside. He kind of would have rather just, hung out and, he liked humming a lot, but, he set this very strict schedule for himself because he wanted to get stuff done, and he knew that was the only way he was going to make it happen. And, good for him. Look at all he accomplished, because of the schedule. So that's number one. Number two, I want you to, also schedule in those breaks for yourself. Because, if you're not scheduling the breaks, then your body at some point is just going to shut down and, decide it wants to take one. Gwyneth Paltrow is really good at doing this. Talk about a crazy life. She's got that website, and, she's updating it, a couple times a week. Or at least, someone on her staff is. So she knows to keep the machine going. She goes to St. Bart's at least once a month. And, let her be an example for all of us. So that's number two. Number three, prioritize. Gandhi was someone who really understood how to prioritize. He loved, Gandhi really liked to go out, eat a nice big meal and tie one on. But the truth is, he'd wake up the next day, he didn't feel good, feel very bloated. He liked naan a lot, which, all that gluten, not good for the cause. So at a certain point he said, the food's getting in my way, no more. And look at all he was able to accomplish once he did that. And finally, most importantly, if you are going to be eating food, I want you to make sure that it's protein all day.